What separates the doers from the don'ts? What separates the has from the have-nots? What separates those who succeed and those who don't? What separates the winners from the losers? If you truly want to know, watch this entire short video. Christopher Harrell, workwithchrisharrell.com, and this is my next vlog video. And thank you for watching this video. Guys, what I'm about to share with you today is going to be the one thing that should separate the haves from the have-nots, the winners from the losers, the doers from the don'ts, the can from the cannots. And what is that one thing, guys? It's the one thing that separates those who whine about things that happen in life. They whine about their environment, they whine about them circumstances, and those who push past all that. Those who don't look for another grown person to hold them by the hand. I experienced this a lot in the home business profession, and truly I experienced it a lot throughout life. And it's taken me a long time to really, because I used to be guilty of this. I can still find myself wanting to point the finger, but you know what they say about pointing the finger? When you point the finger, there are three more, eeny, meeny, miny, pointing right back at you. And what is that I'm talking about, guys? When things are not going your way, when you're not getting the results that you want in your business, when something's in your life is not happening right now, when things come at you unexpectedly, you don't know how to respond to it, what you got to do is accept personal responsibility. Accept personal responsibility. If you have a business right now and you're not getting the results that you want, you are the sole reason for that. Just like you will be the sole reason for your business when it takes off and skyrockets. But you are the sole party who's responsible for your business not giving you the results that you want. It's not your boss, your manager, your supervisor, your sponsor, or any type of thing that you're working with. It's you. And I can remember growing up, guys, in my type of culture, we always grew up blaming the man. We always say the man want to hold us back, the man want to hold us down. Who's the man? You guys should know who the man is. You know, and I used to believe that lie. I used to believe that myth too. Now, I'm not blind and dumb to the fact. I know racism exists, but heck, we all racist. But as I got older, as I got into starting my own business, as I started even being at certain jobs, I had to realize that, you know what? I had to accept personal responsibility for my actions. And even sometimes things you don't cause. I have things happen to me where someone has attacked me, but I was responsible for the way I reacted. And I used to react in a way that was negative. And it put me in a position where I'm just as guilty as the other party, or even worse if I do something more than what they do, because I want to get back. I want to take vengeance on them. And I'll go and blame them. Why? Because I did not want to accept personal responsibility. Now, what is responsibility? Because a lot of us don't like that word. It's similar to discipline. We don't like that word either. But what is responsibility? In the simplest terms, responsibility is the ability to respond. So even if you're in a situation, guys, in life, and someone comes and does something to you first, you didn't provoke it, you didn't invite it, you didn't do anything to instigate it, but someone comes and attacks you and does something to you first, you have the ability to respond to that situation. One thing I've learned in my walk as a Christian, and I struggle at times, yes, I have struggled, is learning that I can't control what someone does or says to me, but I can't control how I respond back to them. And that's what I'm going to be judged for. That's what I'm going to be held accountable for. And it takes growth to not to respond in the logical sense, the most common way to respond. If someone cusses you out, you want to cuss them out right back. If someone hits you, you want to hit them back. If someone hurts you, you want to hurt them back. That's human nature. But it's also contrary to the way we should respond. Because you hold more power by not responding in what's natural. You are a bigger person, even though it takes a lot to not respond in a natural way. That's why we got to rely on God and the Holy Spirit if you're a believer. If you're not a believer, it's going to be very difficult to not respond in the natural way. and what makes sense, what seems logical. But we have to learn how to accept personal responsibility for our actions and blame no one but yourself. Don't blame your mama, your daddy, your environment. All that plays a role. I get that. But at the end of the day, we have choices. God gives all of us choices. The most beautiful gift God has given us is the ability to choose, to have free will. And at the end of the day, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the cards that has been dealt to you, you have the ability to respond to that situation. If someone is sexually harassing you, you have the ability to respond to that situation. If someone is doing something out of line, you have the ability to respond to that situation. If you're struggling in your business and your job, you have the ability to respond to that situation, and only you can change it. So remember, when you point your finger at someone else, you got any, many, miny, 3 more pointing right back at you. And if you can get this in your mind, things will change for you. Once you can accept personal responsibility for all your actions, for all your results, for everything in life, things will change for you drastically and immediately, instantaneously. But you got to be willing to accept personal responsibility for everything. Don't blame anybody else. Get out the blame game, because you will never grow that way. And your business, your income level, or whatever you're doing in life, you would never grow. You would never get to the next level until you grow and until you accept personal responsibility for your life. And once you can do that, I promise you, things will change for you. So I hope you got some out of today's vlog, guys. Take it, run with it, and apply it to your life. And you and I are going to do this race together, because when stuff I share with you, I'm actually going through it myself. I'm not perfect. I have not arrived. I'm growing every single day. My goal, guys, is to be better tomorrow than I am today. And I do that every single day. And when I have my struggles, when I have my setbacks, I have to accept that and try to learn from it and grow from it. And also deal with the consequences of those choices. Deal with the consequences of those choices. So like my videos, subscribe to my videos, post comments below. And as usual, if you guys ever want to work with me in my business, when I'm in a position where I'm able to help a lot of people get the time freedom that they deserve and want in their life, be able to change their life, and just put them in a position where they can be able to do things they always dreamed of, you can lock horns with me at workwithchrisharrell.com. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.